It's a story of a brave and kind princess. The night was silent. Moonlight was filtering through the windows of the palace. Princess Manor lay on her soft bed, but sleep was far from her eyes. Suddenly, she dozed off and began to see a strange dream. Manor found herself in a beautiful garden where colorful flowers bloomed everywhere. However, one rose stood out from the rest. It was a blue rose, radiating a magical glow. Manor said with amazement, "How can there be a blue rose? I have never seen anything like this before." Suddenly, a terrifying laugh echoed. A black jinn appeared before her. His eyes were red, his height was towering, and he held a black magical staff in his hand. Black Jinn said in a deep voice, "This blue rose belongs to me. If you dare to touch it, prepare for the consequences." Manor replied, fearful but determined, "Even in my dreams, I do not fear anyone. Why is this rose only yours?" Jinn, laughing and said, "Because it possesses magic. If someone plucks it, they will either become extremely powerful or turn to dust forever." Manor felt in her dream that this was no ordinary vision but a hidden mystery. As soon as she touched the blue rose, she suddenly woke up with a start. As soon as morning arrived, Manor went to her father, King Salim, and told him about the dream. "King," said with amazement, "a blue rose? A black jinn? This is an old tale passed down by our ancestors." Manor said with interest, "Could this be true? What if that garden really exists?" Royal advisor said, "Princess, this is just a story. It would be better to forget about the dream." But Manor was sure that there was a sign in this dream. She sought permission from her father to search for the garden. King worried and said, "My dear, this could be dangerous." Manor, smiling, "Father, I am your brave daughter. I know how to protect myself and my kingdom." The king allowed her to go but sent the best palace guards to protect her. Manor and her guards arrived at a dense forest where the path was misty and mysterious. Suddenly, they saw an old man reading an ancient book. Manor respectfully said, "Wise man, do you know where I can find the blue rose?" Old wise man, smiling and said, "That garden is magical and protected by the black jinn. But beware, if you touch the rose without wisdom, it may bring harm." Manor respectfully said, "I am brave, but I am not reckless. Can you help me?" The old man gave her a magical necklace that could protect her from dark magic. Manor wore the necklace and continued her quest. As soon as Manor reached the garden, the same black jinn was there. Black Jinn, laughing, "You have returned. I told you, this rose belongs to me." Manor fearlessly said, "Power is not someone's inheritance. If this rose has the power to do good, then everyone has a right to it." The jinn attacked with his magical staff, but Manor's magical necklace shielded her. A fierce battle began. Using her bravery, intelligence, and strong heart, Manor weakened the jinn. At last, Manor reached the blue rose and touched it. As soon as Manor touched the rose, the black jinn screamed. Suddenly, he turned into smoke and vanished. Light spread throughout the garden, and all the flowers became even more beautiful. When she returned to the palace, the king and all the courtiers rejoiced in her bravery. Manor happily said, "This blue rose is not just a symbol of power but also proof of the victory of goodness." King proudly said, "My daughter is not just a princess but a true warrior." Manor planted the blue rose in the palace garden, where it continued to shine, reminding everyone that courage and kindness always triumph. Thanks for watching this story. For more stories, like, subscribe and share this story.